Hello guys, today we will be talking about electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum is the full range of electromagnetic radiation organized by frequency or wavelength. Let's start with radio waves.
Radio waves are a type of electromagnetic radiation with the lowest frequencies and the longest wavelengths in the electromagnetic spectrum, typically with frequencies below 300 GHz and wavelengths greater than 1 mm, about the diameter of a grain of rice. Radio waves with frequencies above about 1 GHz and wavelengths shorter than 30 centimeters are called microwaves. Like all electromagnetic waves, radio waves in a vacuum travel at the speed of light and in the Earth's atmosphere at a slightly lower speed. Radio waves are generated by charged particles undergoing accelerations such as time-varying electric currents. Naturally occurring radio waves are emitted by lightning, and astronomical objects are part of the black body radiation emitted by all warm objects.
Uses of radio waves are television, FM and AM radio broadcasts, military communications, mobile phones, ham radio, wireless computer networks, and numerous other communications applications.
Microwave is a form of electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths shorter than other radio waves but longer than infrared waves. Its wavelength ranges from about 1 meter to 1 millimeter, corresponding to frequencies about between 300 MHz and 300 GHz. Broadly construed, a more common definition in radio frequency engineering is the range between 1 and 100 GHz. Wavelengths between 30 cm and 3 mm, or between 1 and 3000 GHz, 30 cm and 0.1 mm. The prefix micro in microwave is not meant to suggest a wavelength in the micrometer range. Rather, it indicates that microwaves are small, having shorter wavelengths compared to the radio waves used in prior radio technology.
Microwaves are used in communications, radio astronomy, remote sensing, radar, and of course cooking.
Infrared, sometimes called infrared light, is electromagnetic radiation or EMR with wavelengths longer than that of visible light but shorter than microwaves. The infrared spectral band begins with the waves that are just longer than those of red light, the longest waves in the visible spectrum. So IR is invisible to the human eye. IR is generally understood to include wavelengths from around 750 nanometers or 400 terahertz to 1 millimeter or 200 GHz. IR is commonly divided between longer wavelengths, thermal IR, emitted from terrestrial sources, and shorter wavelengths, IR or near IR, part of the solar spectrum. Longer IR wavelengths, 30 to 100 micrometers, are sometimes included as part of the terahertz radiation band. Almost all blackbody radiation from objects near room temperature is in the IR band. As a form of electromagnetic radiation, IR carries energy and momentum, exerts radiation pressure, and has properties corresponding to both those of a wave and of a particle, the photon.
Some common uses of infrared include heat sensors, thermal imaging, and night vision equipment.
Light or visible light refers to the visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum, that is, the range of wavelengths that trigger brightness and color perception in humans. It lies between UV and infrared radiation.
Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet or UV light is an electromagnetic radiation of wavelengths of 10 to 400 nanometers, shorter than visible light but longer than X-rays. UV radiation is present in sunlight and constitutes about 10% of the total electromagnetic radiation output from the sun. It is also produced by electric arcs, Cherenkov radiation, and specialized lights such as mercury vapor lamps, tanning lamps, and black lights. UV radiation is widely used in industrial processes and in medical and dental practices for a variety of purposes, such as killing bacteria, creating fluorescent effects, curing inks and resins, phototherapy, and suntanning. X-rays. X-rays or X-radiation are a form of high-energy electromagnetic radiation. In many languages, it is referred to as Röntgen radiation, after the German scientist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen, who discovered it in 1895 and named it X-radiation to signify an unknown type of radiation. X-ray is used to detect bone fractures, certain tumors, and other abnormal masses, pneumonia, some types of injuries, calcifications, foreign objects, or dental problems. Gamma ray. A gamma ray, also known as gamma radiation, is a penetrating form of electromagnetic radiation arising from the radioactive decay of atomic nuclei. It consists of the shortest wavelength electromagnetic waves, typically shorter than those of X-rays. Gamma rays is used to sterilize medical equipment, sterilize food or irradiated food, used as tracers in medicine, radiotherapy, and gamma ray astronomy. So, that's all. Thanks for watching.